They said this is the 2021 Whiskey of the Year.
Says who?
Jim Murray.
Who's Jim Murray?
He has a lot of information on whiskey these days.
And why are we doing whiskey?
Let's talk about it.
Raise your drinks up casually. Raise your drinks up. Raise your drinks up casually. It's the Black Bourbon family.
Hey everyone, I'm Jason.
And I'm Brandy.
And we're the Black Bourbon family.
Well, it looks like we're doing something different today. Somebody wants to taste whiskey today.
I mean, I think it's something we should try. It's the 2021 Whiskey of the Year.
Okay, if you say so. So what are we drinking?
So today we are drinking Alberta Premium Cask Strength. This is a whiskey, a rye whiskey at that Jim Murray has declared the 2021 Whiskey of the Year.
Okay.
And so, for those who may not be aware, Jim Murray is an English writer and also a whiskey connoisseur, is what I would call him. He has tasted he tastes over 1,000 whiskeys a year, and he has a catalog of over 4,200 whiskeys that he puts in what he calls the Whiskey Bible. And so this whiskey was noted in his Whiskey Bible as the #1 whiskey of the year. To give you just a little bit of background about Alberta, they are a Canadian company who prides themselves in creating their whiskey from 100% rye. So
it's gonna be spicy.
I'm thinking it's gonna be spicy too. But so that's what they do, and this one is a limited edition, and it's cask strength. So this one specifically is, yes, it's cask strength. It is 66% volume, which is, what's that, times 2? 122? Dang, I can't even get the math right. No, 132. Oh my gosh.
What did you say?
It's 66%.
Oh,
and you gotta multiply.
You said 60, and I was like, you can't multiply that. And where did the 2 come from? But okay, I got it now.
132%, or 132 proof. And so, Brandy, since you asking why we doing whiskey, I think it would be good to tell the folks give us a couple examples of what makes a bourbon, since we are the bourbon family, what makes a bourbon versus it being a whiskey by itself.
Right. So for it to be a bourbon or considered a bourbon, it has to be at least, or actually 51% corn.
At least.
And it has to be made in the United States to be considered a bourbon.
There you go. Okay. And there are a couple of other things, but we just wanted to give you a quick couple points on what makes a bourbon. And just as you may hear the phrase, a bourbon is a whiskey, but not all whiskeys are bourbons. So just the last thing, we just watched this show, which we would highly recommend, Neat. It was about the history of bourbon. So when you get a chance, check that out, and you'll learn some stuff just like we did as well. But enough of all this talking. Cheers. What you smelling?
I don't know what you got.
I got like some sweet notes to it. I kind of smell some vanilla in it.
Yeah.
You get that?
Right. And for it to be rye, and I know it's going to be strong.
Mm-hmm. But it's not too bad, right?
No.
It's not too spicy, too hot, where you're just like, oh, you know.
So, yeah. But I smell something sweet as well.
Mm-hmm. All right. She's ready.
I think.
It is 132. But
It hits you.
I would say it's not bad.
No, it's still not. I don't think anything is as bad as the 1792. Full proof.
You know what? I still have a bottle of that. Cheers, y'all.
I stay away from it. Yeah, it's good. It is spicy.
Yep.
I'm not getting a Kentucky hug.
Right, exactly. In 132
Which is,
proof.
you know,
it's weird, right?
It is weird. It is weird.
This is, it's spicy, but it's smooth at the same time. Like, for me, I taste that spice immediately. It's like, hey, but then I also have the sweet notes. Like, I can taste a little bit of a caramel in there.
And a little bit of a vanilla.
You taste the vanilla?
Yeah, so it's not overly sweet.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not dry either.
Nope.
It's good.
It's pretty good.
It's a good bourbon. I think old Bill got it
Whiskey.
right.
Jim.
Jim.
She ain't messed it all up. She called this a bourbon, and she ain't called him
I'm so
Bill.
used to doing.
Oh my goodness.
See, you can't switch it up on me.
Well,
like my routine.
Bill and his bourbon.
That's his name for me.
All right. So Jim Murray.
Jim Murray.
He
You know who I was thinking of?
Oh.
Bill Murray.
Oh, there you go. Okay. That makes sense. And just so I know I forgot again, is that I'm always forgetting, it seems like, the price. So because this is limited edition, it's a higher proof, this was $69. So it's not cheap, but I would say this is a good whiskey. I was almost about to call it bourbon now.
He was talking about me.
But no, this is good.
It is good.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look, I think it is good.
So,
What you got?
it's called the Blinker.
The Blinker.
The Blinker.
Okay.
And it has grapefruit, grenadine, and Alberta. And what you can do, instead of the grenadine, you can do a raspberry liqueur or syrup to change the flavor as well.
I don't think I need to tell y'all if it's good or not. I think you already know, because my mixologist hooked us up again. That is good. It's a little bit of, you said it has grapefruit in it?
It does.
Yeah, okay. You can taste a little bit of the tartness from the grapefruit, but I think that it marries well with the Alberta, because it has the rye in it. It's the rye, and so it's a little spicy. So I don't know. It's a good combination.
Yeah.
And then you got the lemon in there too. So I feel like that's a good option for everyone. And from a cigar perspective, I have the Undercrown Dogma. Now this is a Maduro wrapper from the Mexican. It's a Mexican San Andreas wrapper. And it also has a binder and filler from Nicaragua and Brazil. And I think there's something from Connecticut in there as well. I couldn't remember the last part. But anyway, the notes on this is very good and would be a good pairing for this. It has notes of chocolate, has some spicier notes, and a little bit of vanilla. So I think the Undercrown Dogma would be a great pairing for the Alberta Premium Cask Strength. Well, we want to thank you all for joining us today. Hope that I know we probably surprised everyone with the whiskey, but this is a good whiskey, and I think it would compete well with a lot of different bourbons out there.
Yeah, I agree. I think Bill, would agree as well.
You see what I have to deal with? But we want to say thank you. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and please also make sure that your notifications are on so that you know when we release our latest content. And again, we want to say thank you, and we'll talk to you next time.
Cheers.